One sunny afternoon, Julius was playing in the backyard when something tiny caught his eye. Right near the flower bed sat a little wrinkly brown seed. It looked ordinary, but also a little mysterious. Julius picked it up and held it between his fingers. How can something so small grow into something big? He wondered. He turned it over, squinted at it, and even held it up to the sunlight as if the sun might whisper a clue, but the seed stayed quiet. Julius felt that familiar spark inside his chest, the same one he felt when he first watched ants and bees working in the yard. "This seed has a secret," he whispered, "and I'm going to find it." He ran inside, his light green t-shirt flapping as he hurried to the kitchen. On the counter, he placed the seed next to a jar and some paper towels. He had seen a video once of a seed waking up, and now he wanted to try it himself. Julius wet the paper towels so they were soft and cool, then pressed them gently inside the jar. He placed the tiny seed right in the middle, like tucking it into a bed. "There," he said proudly. "Time to wake up, little seed." He put the jar near the sunny window and watched, and watched, and watched. Nothing happened, but Julius wasn't disappointed. He knew that sometimes the best things in nature take time. The next morning, he sprinted to the jar again. His blue backpack, still decorated with star stickers, was bouncing behind him. He pressed his nose close to the glass. Something was different. The seed looked a little fuller, like it had taken a deep breath. And if he looked really carefully, he could see a tiny pale bump poking out of it. "The root," Julius gasped. "It's waking up." Over the next couple of days, Julius checked on the seed more times than he could count. He watched the root grow longer and thicker. Then came another tiny bump, this one pointing upward. "That's the shoot," he told the seed proudly. "You're trying to reach the sky." Once the little sprout was strong enough, Julius brought out a small pot filled with soft, dark soil. He dug a tiny hole with his finger and placed the sprouted seed inside, covering it gently like tucking a baby into a blanket. "There you go," he said softly. "Now you're home." As soon as the seed was in the soil, Julius imagined what was happening underground. He pictured roots stretching down, searching for water. He pictured the shoot pushing up, slowly, bravely, trying to find the sunlight waiting above. Every morning before breakfast, Julius checked the pot. He looked at it from every angle. He watered it with just a splash. And every day, he whispered, "Grow strong, little seed." Then one morning, something magical happened. Right in the center of the soil, something tiny and green broke through. Julius gasped so loudly his mom thought he stubbed his toe. But no, this was much better. A little sprout, two tiny baby leaves reaching up, like they were stretching after waking from a long nap. "You did it," Julius cheered. "Hello, tiny plant." He crouched down to look closer. The sprout was delicate, bright, and full of life like a little green flag, announcing, "I'm here." Over the next few days, the sprout grew taller. It leaned toward the sunlight. It opened new leaves. It looked stronger every morning. Julius felt proud, like he had helped a tiny piece of nature find its place in the world. One afternoon, he brought his plant outside and lined up a few seed packets next to it. A bean plant, a sunflower, a tomato plant. "All of you started as tiny seeds too," he whispered. He turned to the kids watching at home, imaginary friends he always liked to include in his discoveries. "You can grow your own seeds too," he said with a bright smile. "All you need is water, soil, sunshine, and patience. Nature does the rest." He looked back at his little plant and gently touched its newest leaf. "And who knows," Julius said softly, "maybe the next tiny thing we find will have its own secret waiting for us." And with that, Curious Yulius skipped inside already, wondering what he would discover tomorrow.